Hey everyone, I'm Bianca.
And I'm Byron.
Welcome to the Self-Made Book channel
And podcast.
and podcast series.
So today, we're going to talk about booth babes.
Byron, what is a booth babe?
You're funny. Okay, so let's draw some context first of all. So we were at the business show last week. And at the business show, there were these women dressed in very short skirts,
Dresses.
very tight dresses, and they were wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
And a booth babe essentially is when these companies hire attractive women to parade around in these
Scandalous
scandalous
outfits.
outfits
Yeah.
as a form of marketing or to draw attention to their booth or
Yeah,
to
or
their
stand.
product or stand
Yeah.
or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about booth babe. So first of all, I just want to say the business show is really, for us, it's really useful, really productive. It's a great space for us to meet our audience, help and engage with our audience. So it's a really useful space for us, and it's a professional space. So I, in fact, saw these women walk past, and I just was like, my whole energy and loss is like, why?
It's like,
Like, you know, and
I mean, them and the guy that was walking around as a spaceman. That was weird also.
that was weird also because to
Why?
this day, I don't know what either of those businesses do.
Nope.
And you know what? When we walked around just before we left, I still do not know what either of those businesses have to offer.
I think the Booth Babes company did something like business office space.
Where's the correlation?
I think it was like a by any means necessary scenario. So they were willing to get people, they wanted to get people to their stand, and they was willing to do anything to get people to their stand.
Yeah.
Good, bad and indifferent.
Really classless.
was.
And I think, do you know what? The days of that are what I've played out. It's such an old marketing strategy. And when you look at how we are as professionals at the business show, our stand is packed.
Yeah.
Packed.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we haven't got no booth babes. We have a strategy. It works. It's effective. So first of all, companies, if you're out there and you need to resort to having a booth babe, maybe you should seek a consultant to help you with your marketing strategy, because that's played out now. That's so like 2000. It's not the right way to market your business, and it's not a great impression on your brand. And in fact, that particular brand made BBC News because of the outrage.
Yeah.
And I know they say all PR is good PR.
Yeah.
But you know what?
They weren't going to make BBC News otherwise.
Like, it's
But
just
it's not a positive way to make the news.
You don't want to make. You want to do your purpose of being at the business show is to do good business and meet new customers and a new audience. And
I wonder how many people were discouraged by even talking to them because of the Booth Babes. Because in the BBC News article, people apparently were so offended that they went and complained to the organisers about it.
yeah,
But I wonder, but even so, the second day they were still dressed the same, right? They were
Yeah.
still Booth Babes, so it can't make that much difference. I wonder if people were like offended enough not to speak to them, not to go up to them and work out. I wonder if it created traction.
It created a talking point, but often it was almost it wasn't a positive talking
Yeah,
point.
it was like, what
and
are
it
you
wasn't
wearing?
encouraging. When we walked past their booth, there wasn't a queue of people.
Sure.
There wasn't a lot of people there. There was a photographer taking some pictures who might in fact have been from the BBC.
Or might have been their own photographer.
That
they
might have been
hired,
their own
to be
photographer.
honest.
To be fair, it could have been.
Yeah.
But you know, so that's what a booth babe is. It's like, you know, these.
Well, Brian, you often believe, or you've often been heard saying, all publicity is good publicity, right?
Yes, I do believe that.
Which I always disagree with you on this.
I always say that sometimes not all publicity. So not.
But that's
all
what you've said in the
publicity.
past.
Not all publicity is good publicity.
Said.
And show me the videotape. Yeah? Give me the time, date, and minutes You got that on tape? All right then. So, not all good publicity is good publicity.
Maybe ask the mentoring community.
And do you know what? As well? They could have achieved their goal in a different way.
Yeah,
That's more to the point. So if you're struggling to get into press, there's some very simple techniques that you can do to get into press, and it's not challenging. And they didn't need to. I think my issue with this is. So I definitely don't agree with all publicity is good publicity. Because if you're breaking the law, or if you're doing things that affect other people in a negative way, and they're not. I don't feel that they're empowering women here. They're not. It's so cliche.
But is it because
it's so like?
Is it a feminist thing? Is it because you feel like what they did was cliche, but also insensitive to other women? You're kind of using women as a sexual object of desire to encourage people to come to the stand. Is it that you have an issue with that?
It wasn't even that. It was classless.
Yeah, it was. And the dresses look
cheap.
Yeah.
I was about to say a couple of online fashion brands, but I won't.
Yeah, don't do that. No.
But the dresses look cheap. And you know what? They could have got that same desired effect, yeah, if they got similar looking hostesses or booth babes, but dressed them looking super professional.
Yeah, very true.
And they could have been still could have been women, and they could have had the same demographic, but they could have been wearing some really sexy but corporate attire.
Yeah, sure.
And people would have wanted to have a conversation with them.
It's a bit like when we had a conversation with Melanie, the lady who started Corporate Angels.
Yes.
She has a hostess business essentially, but she provides, classy looking hostesses. Some of them are knowledgeable about the brand, depending on what they need. So it's not just, hi, I'm attractive, walking around. Yeah, in a miniskirt. Yeah, sure. I appreciate that. I think that's very true.
So that's what. So I don't think all publicity is good publicity. You get publicity via some other ways. Maybe it works for you, but not something like this. I definitely disagree.
I think it's just the wrong arena, the wrong demographic.
Arena,
because are you anti?
Like, whose idea was it? First of all,
I mean, I didn't ask
who
them.
said, you know what we should do?
Who came to the office and was like,
let's get some booth babes wearing, our corporate colours, wearing these cheap £5 dresses from Poundland, right? Jeez, in fact, it was a pound dress from Poundland.
Anyway, are you anti babes on like boxing? Or like, like Grand Prix holding the flag?
Well, there's been issues about that, boxing.
I know, that's why I'm asking you the question.
I think it's not it's the right arena for it, perhaps for boxing. Or not that it's the right arena, but it's part of like history, like not their history, but their culture. The boxing culture, if you go back for as long as you've ever your first boxing
match,
make it right.
It doesn't make it right. So that's not the answer.
But the difference between what happened at the business show and what happened in boxing is that is not the norm.
But it might have been the norm some years. I mean, it's a lot of years ago, but
it's never been the norm. It was just a semi-acceptable method of marketing, and it's so played out, so old school. Please, people, no more booth babes. It's embarrassing. If you want to do something like that, then at least make it classy.
I think about how that marketing strategy reflects your business and the audience you're going into, because that's I think it's just when it went around, people sent me the link. I was like, it's not cool.
Because we'd seen it.
Yeah.
And
I didn't expect it to make BBC News though, if I'm honest. I didn't think it was even interesting enough for that.
Yeah, it was just like,
yeah, it was kind of like, it was disappointing.
Yeah, and we just moved on with life. But so for it to make BBC News is quite interesting. Perhaps that was their purpose, But just hire a consultancy.
I would love to know.
And get some PR and branding done correctly. Yeah. It's not that difficult. I wish I knew your company name to mention you, but I don't.
I could find it if you want it.
It's really not that important, and they're not that important.
I really want to know if they got some sales. Like if anyone came over and was like, "Yay,
I
want to join your office because you've got these." Do these women appear every day? Do they get served? Do they serve the coffee? Like I wonder if there's like a really good reason that we missed, and or people want to join because they're like, "This is the space I want to work in." They've got booth babes. Like,
Well, how do you guys feel? Let us know in the comments below, right?
I think we need to put the link in the just so people can see the picture
Right, so
or the picture.
whoever edits this, put a picture in the beginning
Yeah,
of the booth babes.
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Save us having to remember to say it right. So,
But if you're listening to this and you can't see the picture,
yeah.
it was mini, very small mini
Red.
dress, red,
Everything
very
was hanging
tight.
out.
Everything was hanging out.
They hadn't been to
Yeah.
the gym, some of them.
Oh, I mean, that's no need to comment on that, Byron.
No, but if you're going to do it right.
Oh God.
Yeah? You know, when you're screening for this like your sole purpose here was to have a woman scantily dressed to create attraction. So you've got to get some really super attractive women.
Yes. No comment on the rest of that. So
let us know what you guys think about this, right? Is Babes
okay.
played out, or is it okay?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you guys think that that's okay, or whether that's so 2000. This company needs to really like change their marketing strategy. In fact, I was about to say they should fire the marketing director, because what is he thinking? Really and
Why
truly.
did you assume it was a he?
He or she thinking?
Okay.
Do you know what? Because a woman wouldn't do
No,
that.
I like to think not, but sometimes you just can't be sure.
That's why I said he. That's my automatic. Like, a woman would not do that, I feel.
You hope.
Hope. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Well, I hope it wasn't a woman.
So do
but I suspect it was not.
Never know these days.
You're right there. Well, I don't have the... I don't even want to give them an additional click on their website nor
Oh,
on
I was
their
going to go
article.
have a look at it.
So I don't want to know whether their sales director or marketing director is a man or woman, because he or she should really take a look in the mirror and really think about the branding of the business that they represent, because that is not the way to do it.
Oh, I was trying to make the picture bigger so I could show it, but it's not.
No,
gonna
we'll
work.
just put it up.
We'll
It's
put it
fine.
up. It's fine.
Yeah. So guys, let us know, is it acceptable or not acceptable? Please like, comment, share, subscribe.
I'm Bianca.
And I'm Byron.
Self-made.
It's success.
See you later.